Hi there, Logic Language learners. So today's video is a source of much the video isn't a source of much complication. The topic of today's video is a source of a lot of complication in French. There seem to be so many words that sound similar to this word, okay? So we are looking at demonstrative adjectives, which basically means this, that, this one, those. So the first step is I want you to imagine that on your finger, okay, pardon me, this looks slightly comical. I want you to imagine that there is CE written on your finger, and when I'm teaching with my students, I actually write CE on the finger. You can write CE on the finger, okay? The letters C, the letters E. So when you point at something, either literally or in how you're referring to it, you're going to have the CE. So for example, this man, that man, okay? First rule, we don't as such have a difference in French between this and that, okay? We have similar words and little add-ons that I will come to later. Okay, so this idea is fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay, those are fantastic. Okay, so anything to do with indicating something, pointing it out, specifying, will be involving a CE, or very occasionally a CA, which we will talk about. So let's look at the different categories that there are. They are very, very simple. We just need to divide them into 3 distinct categories. Okay, so let's have a look. So, first category, I'm just going to give the board a little wipe, just one moment, it's a little bit wet. Microfiber cloths, fantastic. Okay. Brilliant. So, first things first. Let's look when we have this in its purest form. So, we have the word that. We have C, A, and we have a cedilla on the C, because otherwise it would be a K sound, okay? There's a lot of information behind this, you're welcome to go and look it up. In some words where we have a cedilla on the C, there used to be an S in Old French. As far as you're concerned, if words in French have an E or an I after them, after the C, then you're safe. You pronounce it softly. So garçon has an O, so that wouldn't be soft, that would be garçon, so we need the cedilla. Commencer is safe because you've got C-O-M-M-E-N-C-E. Okay, so generally this happens when you have vowels that make the C otherwise hard. Okay, so we've got ça. Okay, take your finger. I know I said CE, but we're going to start with the very basic one. Ça. Point. Ça. I like that. J'aime ça. Okay? What do you want? Je veux ça. I want that. Okay? We also use ça when we say it's fantastic, that's fantastic. We cannot say that is, we have to say that. It's fantastic. Ça, c'est formidable. Okay? So, this word ça is your basic pointing that. 2 rules. Firstly, do not confuse ça with que, which is an opinion, that, which is a relative. You are linking 2 clauses together. Okay, so I like that you have, I think that you are, je pense que, yeah? So a linking that, as I call it with my students, is a que, Q-U-E, okay? And the pointing that is ça. Rule number 2. A lot of the time, if we're using ça, we can use a slightly more advanced pronoun. We can say, I like it. Je l'aime. J'aime ça. Je l'aime. I like it. Okay? So this is basically ça. This is pointing at something. We are not saying what it is. We are not saying whether it's male or female. That's ça. Let's now move on. We then have our next group. And this is just a slight expansion of ça, which is going to be this one and that one. Now we know the words for here, which is ici, okay, ICI. And we are going to, for the purposes of everything we're doing today, we're going to take off the C and it will be CI. As per normal, all the information will be underneath. And we know our word for there. La. Okay? La with an accent. Okay? So, can I remind you as well, there is another word for there, those of you that have come across it, which is the letter Y. I. Yeah? So, he goes there. Il y va. There is, there are. Il y a. There is. Okay? Il y a. It there has. But la on its own is also the word there. So if I wanted to say this one, I'm going to make it ceci. Yeah? And if I wanted to make it that one, I'm going to make it cela. Okay? Now, first things first on these two. You do not have to think about the gender with these two, do you? These two are going to make this easy. Which one do you want? Ceci or cela? This one or that one? There's no gender choice. Okay? So our words again in this category are ça, ceci, this one, cela. Okay? And that is as simple as it's going to get. Okay? We're moving on. In our next category, okay, we are looking at the word this or that when we have a proper object after it. Well, a proper noun, I should say. Okay? And this, for example, would be when you hear a word you know. So this man, this boy, this woman, those women, these women, it's the same thing which we're coming to. And these words, again, you're still pointing at them, so they're going to begin with a C and an E. So we have as following. CE is for your masculine. Yeah? Ce garçon. Okay? Ce garçon. What else is masculine in front of me? This mirror. Ce miroir. Okay? Look at the word E. Yeah? Look at the letter E rather. Je, I, le, it. Pardon me, the, ce. Same vowel sound. Okay? Cette is your feminine one. Cette. Cette femme. This woman. Cette fille. This girl. Okay? Cette. What can we look at? Cette fenêtre. Yeah, cette fenêtre, this window. Cette chaussette, this sock. Okay? This is for feminine. This sock. I will come to this or that in just a moment. Okay? Next we have say. Now that's not too complicated. How do we say the, plural? Les. How do we say my, plural? May. So we're keeping the say, C-E-S. Notice this word is not S-E-S. Say. Yeah, S-E-S, which is his or her plural. So his friends, ses amis. Yeah, okay? Pronounced exactly the same, and indeed with this one as well, we will have the link. So these objects, ces objets. Yeah, same as always, when we have an S and a vowel sound after it in French, we will make the link. So, ce, cette, c'est are your basic masculine, feminine, plural. Then though, we have something else. We have cette, which I call the cheeky masculine, which is when you have a word beginning with a vowel, which is masculine. So for example, when I say vowel, can we go back to my method, which is open mouth. So can you all give me the word for man? Homme. Look at my mouth. Homme. So this man, cet homme. So you could think any word automatically that starts with an open mouth will begin with cet, because it will either be female, anyway, or it will be cet, because it starts with an open mouth. So cet objet, this object, happens to be this one. Cet anniversaire, this birthday, this one again, masculine birthday. This is the issue. Okay. Now, cette is not to be confused with C apostrophe E-S-T, which is it's, when we have a linking vowel. So it's here, c'est ici, c'est ici, it is here, ce est ici, c'est ici, not to be confused. Okay? So let's just do some examples of these. This person, feminine person, cette personne. These people, ces personnes. This situation, feminine, cette situation. This eye, cet œil. Notice I has a different word if it's singular, so les yeux, plural eyes, œil, an œil for the single eye. Okay. This boy, ce garçon, this day, ce jour. Okay. So, while we're on that one, let's have another little look at ci and là. So if I wanted to say this boy, I could say ce garçon. If I wanted to say that boy, often ce garçon will suffice. Ce garçon, this boy, that boy. In English there's times where if it kind of goes